Hello everyone, we are back with Twitter Talks at Radio 1's big weekend on day 2 with Mr. Shawn Mendes. How are you doing?
Very good. Hi everyone.
Nice to meet you. So how was your set earlier on?
Great. It was so awesome. They sang super loud.
What songs are your favourite songs to perform live?
Well, today was awesome because it was obviously a shorter set. I got to perform kind of all of the most exciting ones live. But the new one is really fun. There's Nothing Holding Me Back. It's really fun.
I was going to talk to you about that in a minute. So when you get out on stage and you walk out, you see all of your fans looking back at you. Describe to me how you feel in that moment looking at your fans.
It's obviously like a mixture of complete happiness, but also like nerves take over in a lot of ways. Especially tonight. This was actually my first festival ever.
Ever?
Yeah. So I'm not used to playing in front of like festival crowds. You know, I'm used to playing in front of my specific fans, and it was a cool experience, a good learning experience.
So what's the difference when going out on tour versus performing today at your first ever festival?
Well, I think like when you're doing your own tour, like people buy tickets to see you, they want to see you. Where at festivals, maybe somebody came to see another act, and so you kind of have to go out there with this mentality of I got to win these people over who don't really care about my music, which is cool.
So have you ever? So is this your first festival performing, or your first ever festival ever?
First festival performing.
So what festivals have you been to before?
I've been to one actually, and it's Gov Ball. It's in New York.
Okay.
Yeah.
When's that? What time of the year is that?
I think it's in June or July. I might be completely wrong though.
It might be December. Okay, so when you go to a festival, do you think you'd prefer staying for the week camping or going for one day and then going home?
I'd probably go for one day.
Yeah, I feel the same. I don't know if I can camp.
I would not be down to camp and sleep around here.
You're not up for Glastonbury in the mud and the rain?
I think I'd be up for Glastonbury just because of how iconic it is. Yeah. So, but I mean, other than that, I'm not trying to hang.
So let's talk about new music.
Yeah.
So There's Nothing Holding Me Back.
Yeah.
Is definitely the song that I'm listening to the most at the moment. I love the beat. I love the lyrics. It totally works for me. What's the song about?
It's actually, I had a script I had a while back, and I fell in love with the girl character in the movie. And the day I kind of finished reading the script, I was in the studio that night, and I was like, what do we want to write about? And it kind of I already had that like dun, 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 kind of chord progression. It kind of felt like it was about this girl who makes you feel invincible in a way. I'm pretty sure Shawn Paul just got on stage.
Is that Shawn Paul?
Yeah.
That's Shawn Paul.
Definitely.
Oh, that's amazing. With the song, obviously the beat is absolutely incredible. Like, how involved was you in the music of, making the beat, obviously playing the instruments and all that?
Oh, 100%. Everything. There was like 25 versions of the song that we went through.
25?
Yeah.
What different versions were they?
It was just really minute changes, like that little dum 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 dum.
That's my favourite bit. It's my favourite bit.
I woke up the morning after we wrote the song with that in my head, and I was like, I recorded it into my phone, and then we went to the studio and then cut it on these little like ukulele type things. Very involved, yeah.
So you're is you 19?
18. I turned 19 in August.
18. Okay. So at the age of 18, you've already got 2 number 1s. 2 number 1 albums. Only other artists like you, so Miley Cyrus and Justin Bieber, have done the same, which is huge at such a young age. Like, how do you feel about that?
It's crazy. But honestly, I think like age kind of doesn't really matter.
Of course.
Like I gotta get on stage, and there's other performers who are in their 20s and their 30s, and some younger than me. And kind of, once you're on that stage, everybody's the same age, and you gotta bring your game, and that's kind of the way I see it.
So I'm actually like 14, and look at me, I'm interviewing you. So, with a little stubble. So in the next 5 years, what do you hope to achieve? Another 5 number 1 albums.
Yeah, I'd love to come back and eventually one day headline a festival like this, and just keep making
Totally
music.
possible.
Hope so. Keep making music that people relate to and kind of connect with.
Nice one. Okay, well, thank you so much for sitting with us at Twitter Talks. We'll see you soon. Thanks for everyone for watching.